Check 1, 2. Now we're good. Okay, so to anybody who even comes remotely close to following what I do on the channel, I had a previous playthrough of Titanic: Honor and Glory. There's a third demo in the demos they've released. It was the third one. I had some audio problems, so I'm going to be replaying. It's also Titanic Week, so in honor of Titanic Week, I'm going to be doing a replay-through of it because the audio was all fucked up in the last one, and you couldn't hear anything. And the audio is kind of critical to the game. Well, it's more of like just more of a demo, more of kind of like a ship tour, I guess. But for anybody that doesn't know, Titanic: Honor and Glory it's an indie game that's currently in development and seeking financial backing to get finished. It's kind of loosely based off of Adventure Out of Time, if anybody ever played that back in '97. So basically, yeah, I'm just going to jump into it. Now that I got all my sound figured out, the audio's working properly, and we should probably be good to go here. So I'm just going to jump right into it here. That's not the right demo. This is the right demo. Here's the map also. This is everything that is completed. I don't even think that's a full map. Where's the other map? Yeah, I don't know. But the green areas are the ones that are accessible in Demo 3. The yellow ones, I think, are the areas you can see. Don't quote me on that, though, because I'm not sure. They have all this on their website as well. If you go to titanichg.com, you can contribute financially to the project to help fund it, and you can also see like where they're at in development, this and that. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and start this bad boy up here. Fantastic, though. That's just superb, and I'm super excited for this to actually get finished. Information. Not sure what this is. Here's a better description of it than I gave. Gonna turn the audio down slightly. Okay. Titanic: Honor and Glory is an independently produced video game seeking to recreate the Titanic in the fullest possible detail and authenticity. The idea is to commemorate and pay tribute to a tragedy that shaped the world and to inspire learning and an appreciation for history among our players. The top Titanic historians are on the team to ensure that all of the elements on board the ship, the passengers and crew, and the events of the sinking and the voyage are recreated authentically. These historians make certain that the duties of the ship's crew are represented properly, the 1912 societal practices are correct, and even the mannerisms of specific passengers and crew are represented. The aim is to show life on board the ship as faithfully as possible. And I feel like the levels on this music are still too loud. Where's my mouse at? Okay, I lost my mouse. Not sure where my mouse went, but I'm going to turn that down a little more. One of the most important goals is to make sure that this project remains respectful and tasteful. There's a fine line when it comes to recreating a tragedy, particularly through the medium of a game, a medium so commonly brushed off as something to be used for sheer entertainment. The team behind Titanic: Honor and Glory hope to pioneer the concept of video games being used for education. Descendants of both Titanic survivors and victims are working with the team to be sure that the project lives up to standards of respect that the families of those on board are satisfied with. The entire team grew up studying Titanic, wanting to bring her back to life. This project is something all of those involved desire to get right. This is first and foremost intended to commemorate and inspire. The player will take on the role of a young student of Oxford University, Owen Robert Morgan. He is framed for murder and robbery and nearly arrested. To prove his innocence, he must chase down the true culprit. And this is obviously the storyline of what they're going for. With his only lead being that the villain is attempting to flee Britain aboard the Titanic, Morgan must find a way to board the ship and track him down. The player will go through the entire voyage, talking to passengers and crew, learning their stories, gathering clues to find the villain. When the ship hits the iceberg, the game opens into a free roam real-time syncing level with multiple goals and even more possible outcomes. So you're looking at multiple possibilities for like end games here. Like there's going to be several different endings to this, you know. So that's going to be definitely something to look forward to, and it's more of a like a mystery type. Like you're trying to like you're tracking somebody down. So, you know, kind of almost very similar to Adventure Out of Time, but just obviously different in a lot of ways. But it's kind of the same concept because it's like basically it's kind of along the same vein. While every element of the project is aiming for accuracy, having a main storyline that is fictionally based may sound highly counterproductive. However, when sitting down and weighing both sides, the team has decided is the only possible way. The player must be a fictional character, as any actions played out would naturally be inaccurate, as everyone who might play it wasn't there. Therefore, there must be a fictional storyline. Not only is an exciting mystery storyline needed to draw in additional audiences and trick them into learning, it is needed to drive the storyline forward. It gives the game a reason to advance and force the player to talk to different people and explore the far reaches of the ship. For players with no interest in a story or the people on board, there will be an alternative mode of gameplay where the player can simply explore the ship at their leisure with minimal people on board. And obviously, for more information, visit their website, like them on Facebook, and definitely subscribe to them on YouTube. They are worth a subscription. All their links are down below, and I'll just read them off. Please be sure to contribute also if you find any of this gameplay interesting, or like if you're impressed at all by what you're about to see through the rest of like what I'm about to play through. If you're at all impressed, definitely consider contributing to them financially before they take down the contribution page, because they're currently seeking investors, and as soon as they secure a investor, you'll no longer be able to donate to them because the contribution page is going to disappear. For any and all recent updates, they just uploaded a video on YouTube saying about the status of where they're at, and they gave all sorts of updates on their investment search, their development progress. Definitely go and check that out. Their Facebook.com page is just /Titanic Honor and Glory. On YouTube, apparently it's for Funnel Sent. I never knew that was actually the link. I've always just, you know, known them as Titanic Honor and Glory YouTube page, but whatever. They also have an Instagram and a Twitter. So, like I said, if you're at all interested in the footage or the game or the Titanic itself, this would definitely be worth considering looking more into. Because this, they're starting to pick up steam now, and hopefully this game, it's currently 2018. I'm hoping they're done with it by 2020, at best. I mean, it's already come so far. I mean, they've done so much with this already. I'm unfortunately going to have to close out of this and come back because I lost my mouse because I turned down the audio. And I guess if you bring the mouse cursor off the page, it makes your mouse go away. So we're going to close out of that real quick. I'm going to turn the sound back up just a little bit, up to 6. Okay. I want to see if there's any other information I can share with you guys here. Okay. There's disclaimer. And obviously, it's just like any other game you play. Use the WSAD arrow keys to walk around, hold shift to run, press I to toggle the information boxes on or off. There's a shitload of information boxes scattered around the ship that, you know, just tell you different facts and fun facts and shit. And then you can M to turn the music on or off, escape, or P during demo and enter, blah, blah, blah. Okay. What's the disclaimer? Oh, just more information. I'm going to read this off real quick. Presented here is a very simple and rudimentary walkthrough of about 6% of the floor space of Titanic. The final product will give the ability to explore the entire ship, every cabin, corridor, and access passage. The harbor city of Southampton will be shown as it appeared in 1912. People will be walking the ship, and the voyage and sinking will be explorable with a fully interactive storyline, characters, and props. And I just obviously talked about the storyline here. And obviously, please keep in mind this is not a finished product. All of this is early access, and this is a demo. Over the production of the project, graphics will be improved, additional details added, and performance itself will be increased. Despite the intention of adding additional items for the game to process, such as props, people, and eventually water flow, the current models contained in this demo have not been combed for performance purposes, and there is a good chance that any performance issues one might experience in this will be improved or fully fixed by the game's final release. Many players of this demo will be combing it over to look for new features of the ship to learn about, such as layouts of vents, furniture, other details on board. Working with the top Titanic historians in the field and a vast library of materials and resources, it is guaranteed to present a high level of authenticity of the models produced, the facts included, and the eventual story and people aboard the ship. As this is still very early, some of the details included in this demo are only temporary, in place only to fill a void or gap to give the impression of a more complete ship. Please keep in mind that while there may be minor inaccuracies in this model, the team are already aware of them and will be worked out long before the completion of the project. Okay, so there's that. I don't think, yeah, we don't need to, yep. Blah, blah, blah. Then there's demo credits. For anybody that's interested, this is the entire development team, everybody that's interested, and you've got the historians, Bill Saunders, one of them, he worked on Adventure Out of Time, they've been collaborating with them. It's a pretty good team. Okay, now I'm actually going to get to the actual demo. I'm just going to take a peek at my settings here. Everything's maxed out, so... Okay, everything should be good. Hopefully my computer doesn't run hot. I'm going to crank my fan up. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start the demo. So, Demo 3, Titanic Honor and Glory. If it doesn't fuck up. Oh, there it goes.
First the train from London to Liverpool, then a short trip to the docks where I boarded the ferry to Dublin, then the long train ride through Ireland to Belfast. Not a bad ride, but excruciatingly long. Check-in at the guest house in the town proper, quick supper, quick sleep, quick breakfast, and a hop on the local train here to the Holland and Wolff shipyard. Fortunately, it was punctual. I was worried about being tardy for being 3 hours early. My darling Claire always said to me, "Robin, you better get out of the house right now and go be useful for someone." She always did lovingly encourage me to show up for work early and give my best effort.
I hope that sounds okay. I'm a little paranoid from the audio issues I had last time.
Titanic is likely no different from the Olympic. They're structurally identical. The Olympic underwent these trials months ago, so this should be a simple repeat. I board, observe her during the sea trials, vote aye or nay on her certification, and then I ride her back to Southampton. Come on, Robin, you can't mess this one up, as Claire always told me.
I hope jumping out of the game doesn't fuck it up. Okay, so Harlan and Wolff shipyards. Okay. I'm gonna jump out real quick. Turn the volume up. I just want to make sure everything sounds perfect. Alright, so here's the Titanic. Beautiful ship, very...
Let's look at the positive. The weather broke, and now I've been given the opportunity to board the Titanic advance of the trials. This gives me a bit of time to really admire the beauty of the ship before I have to scrutinize every last aspect of her functionality.
It's just masterfully done, everything about what the development team is doing is just masterfully done. Like, stunning visuals, seriously stunning. What's over here? I've never gone this way. Probably nothing. see the, this is where they would have the ships and park them. Get a nice little view here. Everything looks fantastic. I might dick with the settings to see if I can get a better frame rate. But honestly, you know, the frame rate's only around like 20, 25 right now, so it should be fine. Alright, we gotta go this way. That's running speed, by the way. I'm literally going running speed. It's about as fast as I can go right now. Hopefully, everything sounds okay. I have no clue if anybody's even watching right now.
I can't better find my way aboard. But I suppose there isn't reason for too much haste. No one else has even arrived yet, it seems. Plenty of time to explore, if I desire.
Yes, sir. There's a train. Details on the train are even freaking great. I'm gonna jump out again because that's just so I can see my chat box. Okay. All right. Just in case anyone has anything to say or has any comments, I can actually see you.
I'm quite surprised by the amount of confidence the industry is placing into this ship. She's not even certified yet, and her first ticketed voyage is just a week from now. No room for failure on these trials, I suppose. It's like getting dressed up for a date when you haven't even begun your courtship yet. How do you know if you'll be rejected or not?
It's a party.
I learned that one the hard way.
Oh, jeez. Poor guy. It's parties. Shit in the hole and it goes right into the water. Okay. Yeah, and that's Harlan and Wolf shipyards off in the distance there. Okay. Jump back this way, get a nice little view here. I feel like more attention has been paid to detail than, like, for this game than the actual, like, producers of the movie. Oh, there we go. I was like, how do we get in? Old Bushmills Irish Whiskey, a blend of 100% Irish whiskeys established in 1784. Blended and bottled by the Old Bushmills Distillery. Why'd they just get dark? That's weird. There's also little photos scattered around of the developers. I'm not sure what that one is. But there's photos scattered around. I wonder if I can turn the brightness up. A little dark. Gamma? Oh, there we go. Oh, God! No! One. Not gamma. Oh, that doesn't look very good. Oh, okay, it gets better. That still washed it out, though. Let's just not stick with that at all. Oh, no wonder the gamma never went back. Let's turn the brightness up just a little bit. There we go. Just so I can see better.
Belfast Lough is beautiful. With the hills around it and the morning fog, it reminds me of what I always imagined Puget Sound would be like. A man sure can make a living out in Seattle, if he can hold off the plague.
Phenomenal. Yeah. More potties.
I see they're doing all they can to extend my travel time. How do I find my way through this mess?
Yeah, you could just move this shit out of the way. It's through here. Just more stuff. seriously awesome. This game is just super fun. It looks fantastic so far. I'm trying to see if there's any like little areas I can explore over here. There's a door over there. There's the front of the ship. It really does look incredible. You know, I've played through this a few times, and every single time I do a playthrough of this, you know, it just blows my mind every single time of how phenomenal it all looks. Like, it all looks just so flippin' good. Can I go up this? No. There is a way to, like, get out there, I think. I don't think... they might have fixed it. I don't know. Whatever. It's not important.
You just can't beat that train carriage arrangement. It really stretched my cognitive abilities. People simply aren't stimulated enough these days. Claire tells me that every night.
Giggity.
Since the aft gangway is blocked, I'll board here through the first class.
Through the first class. Let's get a good look at the ship here. Hello. Oh, someone echoed back. Ain't that something? That seriously does look flippin' incredible. Astute mind your head. Noticed any workman leaving the ship except by the proper gangway will be instantly dismissed. And we're now on board. Jesus! Oh shit. Jesus. Jesus! Probably gonna take a minute. Okay. Whoa, a little blurry there. Welcome to the Titanic. We are now on board.
Most first-class spaces should be accessible at the moment, but I may be able to venture down to third class for a spell through Scotland Road on E-Deck.
Poof.
I believe I'm boarding before anyone else. Robin, right now you're the most handsome man on the Titanic.
Haha. Through these doors, passengers from the tenders at Cherbourg and Queenstown would board the Titanic. Others would disembark at these locations. The first-class Cherbourg tender Nomadic is the last remaining ship built for the White Star Line and is currently preserved in Belfast, Northern Ireland. So there's that. I'm going to stop talking like a twat. Smoking in the companionways is strictly forbidden. Oh man. That looks really cool. I'm always blown away every time I play this. This is like in the first class elevator foyer. Huh. Just to let you guys read that, I was eating. D-deck reception. In this room, first-class passengers would meet before entering the dining saloon for dinner. After dinner, tea and light fare would be served as the orchestra played tunes of the day. So, yeah, everything looks phenomenal. I just love how this game looks. Steinway Model B grand piano. One of 6 pianos aboard the Titanic. There's another photo of one of the developers, I believe. Or one of the people that's working on the project. I mean, just look at the details on, like, this chair. There's so many flipping details. Workers' tools. Like, all the way from the chairs, to the carvings on the wall, to the glass in the windows. So many details. And you look out the windows, like, just so many details. Then you got like the lights and everything, and it's just inside the window frames there. Like, even looking up at the glass on the light fixtures and the carvings on the ceiling, and just so much effort and detail these guys are putting into this. They definitely deserve some recognition and deserve some, you know, support for this. They've seriously poured their hearts and souls into this. First class dining saloon. Meal service in the first class dining saloon was included in the price of a first class ticket. Sunday mornings, the room would be used for religious services. The saloon was being set for breakfast during the iceberg collision. So there's that. I mean, it's just breathtaking. And then you got the candelabra here. Like, check out the detail on this piece right here. Like, this is just seriously flippin' phenomenal. Like, it just blows my mind. Every time I play this, it blows my mind. And then there's more here. Oh, it's open.
I especially commend them for modifying the bulkhead.
Oh.
I never cared much for what was on the Olympic.
Oh, I read that already. Take a minute to check this out. They have the place settings exactly the way they would have been in 1912. You've got like 3 different knives. You've got like 6 forks. And like the designs on the plates. They've even got the fucking menus there. You know, the glassware there. Like, everything is just down to a T. It's amazing. It really is amazing. So, they even got a little fan in the corner there. And then you've got these light fixtures up here are a little bit fancier than the other ones. But it's just like the sheer amount of detail going into this. And I think our way's blocked here. Yep. We only got a little bit of the first class dining saloon that's open to us. Oh wait, we can go farther. We can go down this way a little bit. I'm trying to get...
Many of the tables are already set. There will be a fine banquet here for company and partner representatives, myself included, along with the one and only paying passenger joining us on our way to Southampton this evening.
Okay. So, basically, the areas that are in... The tables in white are the areas you can access in the first class dining saloon right now. Clipboard and some more bourbon. Drink bourbon like water back in the day. I'm just trying to get a close look at this wood piece over here, which is just seriously phenomenal. I mean, this obviously looked different in Adventure Out of Time. It was clearly not accurate. They had like a bookshelf or something in the first class dining saloon, which was only accessible during the sinking phase of the game. But this piece was obviously more of something like this. Just seriously amazing. Like, it's so beautiful. Oh, here's another picture. I think this was how... This was an example they used of, like, how they dressed for the time period. Was this picture here? Because I've seen this one before. Yeah, phenomenal. Really, it's like, this is just phenomenal. I'm looking for kind of like little Easter egg pictures here and there. Oh, hey, there's something over here. It's another picture. I'm not sure where that is. I can't really see the bottom of the picture. Yeah, it's a little too hard to see. But yeah, there's that. Just kind of taking a peek, making sure I'm not missing any pictures or Easter eggs or anything. I'm sure I am. I'm sure I'm walking past stuff, but that's okay. I'm not sure what these are. Probably warmers of sorts. Okay, so first class dining saloon. We're gonna move on to the next area. See if there's any pictures over here. Oh, why don't we go upstairs? There's a painting here. French tapestry woven by Abusin for the White Star Line based on the Chasse de Guise series. Fabulous. C deck. C deck elevator.
The lifts are out of order. That's fine. Real men don't take lifts. Lifts are for women, Claire says. Robin, take the long way up.
Okay, so there's some cabins back here. So you've got C-deck staterooms down that way. I'm actually going to go all the way up to the top and work my way down. There's a picture here. Purser's office. Inside this office is the ship's safe, where passengers can have valuables stored. Inquiry office. Here, passengers can purchase wireless telegrams, store valuables, purchase tickets for the Turkish bath, and other shipboard activities, and request assistance and information. Ready? Ready? Boop! Boop! That's the purser from Adventure Out of Time. Yep. Hello! Okay, we're gonna go all the way up. What's this notice? Oh, please consider a contribution. Yes, again, I can't state that enough before they get rid of it for good. Consider contributing to them. I think we can go up another deck. We're going to go up all the way and work our way down.
I shouldn't venture too far on deck. The Board of Trade members may board soon, and I'm expected to meet them.
Okay, so you can see a little bit of A deck here. I feel like this was accessible in Demo 2, I think. Demo 3 is different areas of the ship, but if I will play Demo 2. Demo 2 has different areas, and I think you can get up here in Demo 2, but I can't remember for sure. But you can see different parts of A deck. They've even got some benches out there on the boat deck. Or is this B deck I'm thinking of? No, this is A deck, I think. I'm not sure. Can't remember. No. I could be wrong. Let me go back down. Yeah, that was A deck. Yeah, that was B deck. So, we got the Café Parisien. Oh, I'm wrong. Wait, am I? This is the B deck boarding entrance, apparently. Trying to think of what I'm missing here. Some more staterooms that way. Alright, let's cross B deck here. Oh. From here, many first-class passengers boarded the ship at Southampton. There's the B deck cabins amidships. That one's not gonna spark on me. Okay.
Cabins upon cabins upon cabins upon cabins upon cabins upon cabins.
Bruce is me. Yep. I'm just gonna kind of scoot by these rooms. I'm not gonna read these out loud, by the way. I'm just gonna kind of run past them. There's too many to read, so I'm not gonna read them all. Oh. Guggenheim. Alright, I'm going to take a peek at the other cabins too. Just so I can display all of them. Show which passengers were in what. It also gave me a chance to eat my Cheez-Its. I have to see if I can angle this a little better. There we go. A few more cabins down here. I'm going to head to the other end of B deck. I just want to show who's in each cabin. Just for anybody that's interested. Oops, sorry. Couple more. I'm also interested in reading these. I haven't actually like read through these before, like cabin by cabin, you know. All right, other end. Notice how women and men were separate, by the way. Alright. Here's another one. B deck. Here's the Cafe Parisien. I think I'm saying that right. This cafe is designed to resemble a patio cafe in France. Complete with artificial vines and windows open to the sea air, passengers could relax and order tea and pastries served by authentic French raiders who were actually Italian. I'm going to take a peek at some of
It
them.
really does remind you of Paris, though excepting the smell of overflowing sewage. Wonderful memories are coming back to me of that city.
Another photograph. I'm not sure what that is. It might be one of those Paris cafes they're talking about. Another photo. I believe this guy right here, he's the guy leading, you know, the project. I think that's him. To the second class promenade. Well, it's a shame that the White Star Line was so ignorant about, you know, the ship's strength. Otherwise, it might actually be around today. David survived World War II. Here's the menu. That's some pretty good food, man. I would eat the shit out of that. What area is this? I forgot. Oh, here it is.
Odd that this room would have its tables already set. Mr. Gotti hasn't even boarded yet. Oh well, top marks for presentation.
Absolutely. The a la carte restaurant. Unlike the first-class dining saloon on D-Deck, dining in this restaurant is not included in the standard passenger ticket. For an added fee, passengers may order from a menu at any time between 8 a.m. and 11 p.m. And also, just take a second to admire some of the details here. Again, the place settings, the fabric on the chair, the carving on the chair, the woodwork of the pillars, the ceiling, the light fixtures, everything is just so masterfully done. There's a chandelier. Better look at that. Yeah, it's fucking amazing. I love how there's just bottles of bourbon and whiskey scattered around fucking everywhere. Yeah. I'm looking for like photos and stuff. I thought there was one sitting on one of these center things here. I'm gonna take a peek at those and get out of here. Ah, here we go. Oh, excuse me. Not sure who this is. Another one of the consultants. Yeah. Oh, here's. Looks like a postcard. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So, this is the a la carte restaurant. Just a little overview there. Beautiful place. And Cafe Parisienne there. Moving on. Did I look at this picture already? Yes. Okay. I think we can go up a deck here.
Love the wood detailing here. It's absolutely perplexing. Now that's a craft I can really respect. Lovely wood. I've always been fond of wood. When younger, I used to cut wood for the poor folks 2 streets over. My neighbors started calling me Robin Wood. They always laughed, but I don't know why. I wore that title proudly.
I forget the name of that statue. Looks like it's coming up on 9 a.m. here. So we're on A deck officially now. Oh, here's Thomas Andrews' cabin. Head of the Guarantee Group.
I see Tommy Andrews is already on board. Why does this surprise me? His drawings are scattered about like toys in a nursery. Well, I shouldn't intrude here any longer.
Indeed. Not sure what that's a picture of. I'm a vampire. I have no reflection. Okay. So, A deck. Oh. first-class smoking room, a retreat for men to smoke, drink, gamble, and talk business amid an atmosphere of smoke, mahogany inlaid with mother of pearl. Yes.
What a fine accommodation for the unwinding of the gentlemanly sort after a long day at sea. If only it were open now, and there were men in there to socialize with. Perhaps then I'd make some friends.
Deck prominent. If there's one thing Adventure Out of Time got right, it was the smoking room. There's the other side. Okay, yeah, there's a few things out there. Cabinet Francis Brown. Oops, sorry. Francis Brown, I think he was a photographer. I think. Okay. We are going to go ahead and... Oh, I almost forgot. Oh, here's, yeah. Better view here.
I suppose this won't be open anytime soon. A shame. I would enjoy nothing more than a cup of tea and to sit with a book in the lounge and, well, lounge.
In the lounge, passengers gather to read, have refreshments, play board games, and socialize in a room resembling a great palace in France. Oh, maybe that's the room I was thinking of. That's accessible during the sinking. I think that is it, now that I think about it. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? No. I do not believe so. Alright. We're going to go ahead and head down to C deck. The clock will be set backward at midnight, 49 minutes. C deck. Here's a barbershop. Here, passengers get a shave and a haircut, buy souvenirs.
I wonder if the barber will be on board for the run to Southampton. Lord knows I should fancy a shave after my journey here. Speaking of barbers, I'm quite glad old Harry is there to look after Claire while I'm away. They always were fond of each other, and when my son was born, Harry was particularly fond of him, never missing a birthday. See, this is the kind of friend a man really needs. His presence seems to even alleviate her hysteria condition.
So, again, I'm going to scroll by these cabins here, just showing the names of who's in them for anybody that's interested. It's just going to take just a short while here. I'm not going to read them off. I'm just going to scroll down. Oh, here's the map for the deck. There's that. And this is the deck that our cabin in Adventure Out of Time was on. Cabin C70, I believe it was. I think that was the one. Oh, yeah, here's the surgery area. They had like a little hospital on board. Goes second class promenade. Ship surgeon. They had a surgeon on board. Holy crap, I'm gaining steam here. Hello to everyone viewing, everyone that's just joining me. Going on C deck here, showing around who is in what. There's the restaurant manager. Chief Steward Andrew Latimer. We're over down by C102. Second class promenade. This is the gentleman's side. American tennis player. Well, this is open. Who the hell is this? Austin Partner. I don't know who that is. Another picture of a city there. Just taking a peek at some of the detailing here. Detail in this game is just remarkable. Okay. Alright, so there's that end of C deck. And some dog breeders. What's the sign say? The The barber's hours are 7 a to 7 p. For the general convenience of the greater number, passengers are requested not to apply for haircutting or shampooing, except between the hours of noon and 5. Okay. Alright, here's the other end of C deck here. Just gonna scroll by these real quick here. Doctor. Maids. Quaker Oats. Oh, there's some down here even. Oh, it's a Maids and Valets pantry. Okay. Widener University. These people had their own maids on board. Famous surgeon in Wisconsin, director of paper cup manufacturer. Introduced paper food containers to England. I wonder if there's anything down here worth looking at. No, not yet at least. Let's go back down this way. Herman Klaba. Oh, there's actually a few down here. Down this tiny corridor here. And another maid. Whoa, hey, another open cabin. Just totally stumbled upon. Oh, I can't get in it though. Aha. Interesting. Alright, cool. More maids on that side. Mr. Thayer. He was in C70 apparently. Jack Thayer. I think that's our cabin in Adventure Out of Time. Anything down here of interest? Look at how freaking buried this cabin is here. You come down and it's just way in the back there. And nothing else worth seeing down there. Let's head back. Okay, the VP of the Pennsylvania Railroad. Is that. Okay. Adolf Sellfield. Chemist and perfume salesman. Ooh, Commodore of the Royal Canadian Yacht Club. Correct, yes. Okay. So there's those end of the C deck cabins. We can't go down there. Here's the rest of C deck. We've already taken a peek at the purser's office. Oh, yep, we can't go down there yet. Alright. So there's more C deck cabins down this way, but we cannot access them yet. But we can see down there. Alright. Now, we are heading down to D deck. D deck reception room. Wait, this is D deck, right? Yeah. Just take another look at the candelabra there. So, this is where we just boarded from. We've been down there. We've explored this half, so we're going to head to the back half here. Oh, wait, we have to go down another deck. I think we've actually seen everything over here. Yes, we have. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and head down. Another lovely piece of artwork. Okay. E deck. This way to the first class cabins on E deck and Scotland Road. Further down are the bath facilities. Shanks. This way to Scotland Road, crew dormitories, and the third class dining salon. We're gonna take a peek at the E deck cabins first. Oh, I mean Scotland Road, sorry. Named after a street in Liverpool where many crew of the early White Star Line ships lived, Scotland Road is the main access passage for crew and third-class passengers. It ran the length of the ship along the port side, although what is featured here is only one section near the middle of the ship. Okay.
This is glorious. You can near well see half the length of the ship in this corridor.
Crew dormitory, ironically referred to as glory holes by crewmen of the time due to their often terrible conditions on other ships. These rooms full of bunks were where most of the crew called home for the duration of the voyage. Here's a example here of what they're talking about. So there's that. Taking a peek at some of the signs here above the doors. Drying room. Boiler room 5. Crew only. Scullions. I don't know what that is. Steward's Laboratory. Oh, we can go... Yeah, here we go. Stairs to F deck.
Oh dear, the door is open. Perhaps I'm not supposed to look in here, but I can't pass up this opportunity for a little adventure. Oh, if Claire were here now to see me being so daring.
Oh, so daring, yes.
Petty Officer's Lavatory. Petty Officers. Okay. Boiler Room 6, I believe they said this was, right? Yeah, Boiler Room 6. So we're gonna jump up here. I am a Olympic stair climber. And...
How by Edward did I get myself here? Climbing too high, I think. No, Robin, it's not your time to get your angel wings just yet. No, not just yet.
Okay, so got a nice little view of the smokestack there. Oh, hey, another picture. I believe that's Spammels. He was one of the contributors to the project. Also, he has a YouTube channel where he has a shitload of Titanic content. He's definitely worth checking out if you have any interest in the ship Titanic whatsoever. He has a lot of content that he covers. He also knows a lot.
It's quite hot here. Where are the workers, though? Well, I suppose they're likely firing up the other boiler rooms.
Let's get a view here of the boilers. Moving on, I'm going to jump down here and take a closer look. Because those, I'm pretty sure, don't go. Is there a stairway down? Here it is. Oh, I can't go down there? Are you for real? I saw another one. Let's try this other one down here. Ah, there we go.
These machines are massive. 29 on board, propelling the ship through the water like an untamed beast. I anxiously await their performance during the sea trials shortly. Finally free and not held back from anything. No Mr. Tundry in sight.
I can't go.
Just freedom.
So, great shot of the boiler room here. And that's all there is down here. We're going to go ahead and head back up Scotland Road here. I think we found all the Easter egg pictures. Nothing else down here. Just another view of the boilers. And we're going to jump back. How do we get out? Up again. Here we are. Okay. So that was the boiler room.
This open space looks like a fine spot for gathering and mingling between all parts of Europe as they make their journey across the pond to the New World. Perhaps a place on the West Coast, like Seattle.
So there's that. I'm going to head back down towards the other end. But we're nearing just about every area of the ship. The only area we have to go see is still third-class dining saloons, a Turkish bath. I think that's about it. We've seen... Oh, hey. Yep. What was this one? Oh, this is to the left. Okay. And this is one of their bathrooms. Not too bad looking, actually. This is where we came out. Okay. Boiler room 4. Stairs to F. Boiler room 3. Waiters 2. So waiters 1. Drawing. Oh. Third class dining saloons. WT door deck plate. I don't know what that means. Steward's room. Let's take a peek down here. This room is where third-class passengers, primarily single men or men traveling in groups, would dine. As a safety precaution, single men were segregated from families, women, and children, and were quartered in the forward section of the ship. Why? Yeah. Fantastic.
A stark contrast from the first-class accommodations, I should say, but still a major improvement from the other liners I've inspected. In all honesty, I envy these people in the lower class. The world is open to them. They move to America and build their future how they choose. They could be loggers, for example. But father wanted me to be a surveyor like he and his father. No logging for you, Robin. Now wash your ears.
Yep. Just taking a look at some of this fantastic work here. If I could find one of these posters in an antique store, I'd buy the shit out of that so fast. Like, seriously, these are amazing. Not all these are Titanic, obviously, but I mean, if I could actually find one that was. SS Minnesota. Alrighty. So, yep, third cross dining saloon. Gonna head over to the other side, see if there's any pictures or anything I'm missing. It's a big area, actually. It's a pillar in my way. Get out of the way. This way to the third-class pantry and galley.
Well, Robin, now you're the second most handsome man on the Titanic.
Isn't that the voice actor? I'm not sure. I can't remember if that was the voice actor doing the guy's voice or not. I want to say yes. Just because of the remark he made. Okay. Take a peek at the other side, and then we're going to head back up. Oh, hey. This is one of the primary team members working on the project. He's done a lot of work with the game. Oh, here's the one. Not sure where that is. Okay. Alrighty, that's third class dining saloon. I'm gonna go ahead and head back upstairs. Alright. So, we've seen that. Locker. Oh, my back hurts. Gotta back up a little bit. Oh, that's better. Okay. One, two. Other storekeepers. Emergency door. Musicians. Engineers, stewards. The engineers.
On down to the food stores, crew compartments, and stern of the ship. No need to go this way.
Clearly. Another photograph of a city. Chef. Smoke room keeper. Stairs. Okay. Oh, here's another. Oh, it's not a picture. That's a paintbrush. So there's Scotland Road, which is only a very small portion of Scotland Road, and we just visited the third-class dining saloon down there. I'm gonna take a zip back over to what's it called? It's a Turkish bath here. It's one area we need to go. There's a couple cabins over here. Alternate first and second class cabins and the second class staircases. E29, 28, 27. There's a few Okay, there's that. What the fuck happened to my video? Sorry, I gotta back out real quick. Something happened over here on my dashboard. Sorry, hang on 1 second. I gotta make sure the stream's okay, because that cut out on me. OBS is still going. I still got audio. Alright, we're good. Alright, back to the game. Locations in this direction include the mailroom and first-class squash court. Dorothy Gibson. Calderhead. Ah, Margaret Brown's cabin. It's E something. If I can see the cabin number. E23. Oh, yep, okay. And then you got the elevator for your knee deck. Okay, and hello to everyone viewing, by the way. I've got a few new viewers here. We've pretty much seen every area of the ship. If there's anything you guys want to specifically see, please let me know, and I will go back there and take a peek at it for you guys. Because I've already gone through most of the main areas of the ship. I'm heading down to the Turkish bath right now, which is down on F deck. And this is, if anyone doesn't know what we're playing, is Titanic Honor and Glory. It's a revival of the ship Titanic, pretty much, loosely based off of Adventure Out of Time. F-deck is the lowest deck of the Grand Staircase. There are no first-class cabins on this deck, and apart from the floor of the squash court, no first-class facilities are below this deck. There's a sign here. What's that say? The Turkish bath hours are as follows. Available for ladies from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Available for gentlemen from 2 to 7 p.m. Tickets being obtainable at the inquiry office. The swimming bath will be open for gentlemen from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and for ladies from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and for ladies and gentlemen respectively during the day at the same hours as the Turkish bath, free of charge. Cool. Alright. Fan room. What's a fan room? Turkish bath. Just take a second to just admire the detail in this room. This is detail. The level of detail in this room is just incredible. Another thing that Adventure Out of Time got right was a Turkish bath. If there's two things I got right in that game, it was a Turkish bath and the what was the other one? The first class smoking room on A deck. Weighing machine. Oops.
A nice Arabian motif with cooling colors as passengers relax after their time in the baths. But what a poor state these workers left it in.
Certainly. Weighing machine, used by passengers to compare weights before and after a session in the baths to see if they were able to sweat off any weight. All that would do is dehydrate you, honestly. Like, any weight you would lose in sweat would be gained right back as soon as you drank water. Oh, hey. Turkish bath cooling room. This richly appointed room is where passengers would go to cool off after a rigorous bathing process. Yes, indeed. Got some food here, an apple, and lots of whiskey. Now, they left their shit everywhere, didn't they? Locker. Changing stalls. Cool. Let's take a... Just the design on this wall is just amazing. Please contribute to us. www.titanichg.com before they take the contribution page down, because as soon as they find an investor to pick them up, that contribution page is going away. So our days to contribute on their website, titanichg.com, are limited because they are about to secure an investor. Another picture of a city there. Got that one. So here's the actual Turkish baths here. Or the electric bath, sorry.
Who on earth is that lucky dog testing out the electric bath? And I believe I see a sliver of the plunge bath as well.
So what? Oh. Ah, yes, there's a swimming pool. Yep, you can see that. Okay. So this is the electric bath. Can't really see anything though because the window is got a pattern on it. Turkish bath. Seriously, a phenomenal piece added in here. There's just the wood carvings and everything. Everything put together is just amazing. False portholes covered by Cairo curtains, which became leftover decor elements after Titanic's Turkish bath layout was changed from Olympics design, this room being moved inboard. So these are false portholes. And they call those Cairo curtains. Apparently. I didn't know that. I just learned something. But yeah, here's a little thermometer there. Huh. And it looks like it, wow, that clock's in real time. Dude, no way. That clock is actually in real time. Because we've started, about a half an hour ago. Roughly, I mean, it's like a half hour of time has actually passed on the clock. That's awesome. And there's the water fountain down here. Oh, they actually got water in it. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Look at the water pattern. This is so real looking. Cool. Okay. So there it is, Turkish baths, taking requests if you guys want to see anything in particular. We've got certain areas of A, B, C, D, E, and F decks. Only certain areas, though. We can't get on the boat deck yet. Oh, I haven't been
I'd
down here.
hate to be corded back here in such a cramped cubby. The walls bearing down on you like all the troubles, hopes, and deepest desires you dare not dwell upon.
Yes. More bath attendants. Okay. Storage. Another photo. I think I saw that one. Yep. Okay. I'm going to take another peek around upstairs. Like I said, if there's anything you guys want to see, let me know. I have a few viewers right now. I think just a couple. I'm just going to head back upstairs, take a peek around. There's a good view here. You look up and you can see all the way up to the top of the ship. It's really cool. Or if you have any questions or anything, I'll try my best to answer them. Probably going to kill the stream in about a few minutes here. And that'll be it for Demo 3 for Titanic, Honor and Glory. If anybody watching has enjoyed, anybody either live now or watching this video later on down the line is at all impressed or interested in what they're seeing here, please consider contributing to Titanic, Honor and Glory before they take down the contribution page. Because once they, like I said before, once they find an investor, they're going to be taking that down, and then you won't be able to donate to them anymore. So, at least I don't think. Yep. All right. Gonna wander around for a minute here. I think I've got all the areas down. Good. I think I read this already. It's the view of the outside there. I really wish you'd get onto the boat deck. But, yeah. Smoking in the companionway is strictly forbidden. Yeah, I'm about to kill the stream though, so if there is any questions or areas you'd like to see, let me know. So, yeah, okay. There it is. So that sparks every time you walk up to it. Really? Ah! Every time. Pow! Pow! Okay. What's this? No clue what that is. Something. Another building there. Can we get back outside? No, we can't. Alright. Alright, if there's no questions or anything, any last minute questions here or areas you want to see, I'm going to go ahead and kill the stream here. If you guys enjoy what you see, just be sure to let me know. Throw a like on the video, subscribe. I'm always uploading new videos. Currently in the middle of a Grand Theft Auto 5 replay. Right now I'm going through story mode on that. I was playing Roller Coaster Tycoon Deluxe, the original version, for a while there, and I do want to finish that up as well. So Grand Theft Auto 5, Roller Coaster Tycoon, image coming soon. And those are the two series that I'm currently going through, for anybody that's interested. So there's going to be more Grand Theft Auto 5 content coming, but that I'm going to finish that one up before I finish up the Roller Coaster Tycoon series. So, other than that, this has been Titanic. Oh, there's a thing over here. Sorry, hold on. What's this? Can I play this? How do we interact? Can I interact with it? Damn. Can't interact with it. What do they call this thing? It's a gramophone, right? I think that's what they called it. Because you'd have these like cylindrical things you'd put on, you'd slide them on there, and then it would play off of it like a record. Yeah. Yeah. Cool beans. Alright. And there's more bullshit and food and ladders and tools and stuff everywhere. Alright, well that does it for Titanic Honor and Glory. This has been Demo 3. There's Demo 2, and I don't think Demo 1's available anymore. I'd have to look into that. But I will be playing through Demo 2. I'm going to be finishing up Grand Theft Auto 5 in story mode and getting that all done. Not tonight. I'm spent. I'm going to be done after this. I'll probably finish up Grand Theft Auto 5 tomorrow. But like I said, if you guys are at all, if this is impressing you whatsoever, please consider donating before they take down the contribution page. Other than that, this has been Titanic Honor and Glory, and I will catch you guys later. Now, how do I get out of here? Quit game. Confirm quit. Yes. So, thanks for everybody who joined me and who's watching in the future. If you have any questions, shoot me a comment in the video down below. I'll try to answer them as best I can, or you can obviously contact the developers and ask them questions as need be. They have a Facebook page, a YouTube page, an Instagram. They got everything. So, all right, I will see you guys later.